What's up guys, it's the Cheapster here and welcome to Frugal Fridays. Today we're going to be talking about 10 of the most expensive yet completely useless things in the world. So I'm sure these are really going to make me a little bit upset that people spent money on this. I do see myself as a guy who can appreciate something that's expensive, and if you have the money for it, I can appreciate that you have it. I mean, starting right off here, I already see a toilet paper roll that's made of gold. Right now, that's about how much toilet paper could be selling for, probably about the same amount as this gold toilet paper. But let's just get right into it. So the first thing we have here is a $14,000 tea bag that's encrusted in diamonds. Now apparently this thing can actually still brew tea, and it has tea in it. So can you just imagine if somebody has this, like whoever has this tea bag, like it's out on display, somebody uses it, makes some tea with it, how mad would that person be? But this thing, I can actually, you know what, I'm not going to tear this one apart because this one says it's actually to commemorate the 75th anniversary of Brook Bond's PG Tips, which I'm assuming is like a tea company. So you know what, it's kind of like a trophy or something, I guess, is kind of what I see this as. So it's not like just some crazy thing that somebody made that was for some dumb idea. I mean, it is $14,000, but I can understand this one a little bit. So the next thing we have is a $14,450 Lego block made out of gold. It's made out of 14 karat gold. It says it's 2.65 grams of solid gold. This is actually the same size as a toy version of Lego. That I thought it was actually like a huge Lego brick, but no, this is like a tiny little Lego. That's $14,450. I don't know why you would want this. I guess if you were like a huge Lego collector, this would probably be like an awesome item for you to have in your collection if you got $14,450. But honestly, people who collect Legos probably have that much money in their collection because Lego is just so expensive these days if you have some of the old stuff. But yeah, pretty useless, honestly. I mean, this is basically a brick. That's pretty much what it is. All right, and then we have a $15,000 diamond contact lens. I don't understand this one. How could you even wear this thing? This hurts my eyes just thinking about it. I tried to wear contacts actually when I was in high school, and I hated it. Just putting the contact in my eye drove me crazy. So I never ended up wearing contacts. I actually just don't wear anything because my eyesight's not that bad. I can't imagine trying to stick this thing in your eye. I couldn't even stick a clear contact in your eye. I really wish they had a picture of somebody wearing it. I really want to see if you could put this in your eye, what this thing looks like. All right, so number 7, a $68,500 cricket ball, and it has 5,728 diamonds encrusted in it. That is insane. Apparently this was made for the best cricket players in 2007. So that means that there was actually more of these. It wasn't just one that was made. That's crazy. I gotta say though, it looks pretty awesome. I would hang this thing up and have a disco. Can you imagine somebody wearing these as earrings, having 2 of these just dangling off their ears? That would be some mad flexing. Next, we have a $130,000 Yalos diamond LCD TV. It says it's covered in white gold and comes in 20 karat gold diamonds. If the TV set actually works, we have no idea. This TV, I gotta say, that thing looks pretty awesome though. That is insane to spend $130,000 on TV. That's pretty cool though. I also wonder, here's the base here. Is this thing just totally made out of one solid diamond just holding the whole TV up, and that's what it is? Probably this whole platform, the TV stand, everything just diamond. Yeah, everything's diamond in my house. And next we have a $595,000 ruby and diamond pen. It says it's encrusted with 150 carats of invisible Burma rubies and 15 carats of diamonds. What is an invisible Burma ruby? Why would you want to get an invisible ruby? Wouldn't you want everyone to see it? Again, maybe I'm not such a good cheapster because this pen looks awesome, but $600,000, that's the price of a nice house in most places. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna get a mortgage, set your family up, you're gonna buy a pen. It's an easy decision. Can you imagine having this at school? You just bust out your $600,000 pen, taking your tests and stuff. Just imagine somebody asking you if they could borrow your pen during your test.
Yeah, no.
All right, next we have a $600,000 chess set made of black and white diamonds that have 320 carats of black and white diamonds. There are only 7 of these sets, and it took 4,500 hours to create each set. That is crazy. But these pieces, they do look pretty awesome. That looks like a pretty cool set. Like I said, guys, I'm not being a very good cheapster today. I'm wanting to buy this stuff. But again, we got another house, a real nice house that you could have, or a chess set. you know. I feel like this thing would be a really bad idea if you have like kids coming over to your house, like they're like hanging around, just want to play some board games, you know. I just want to play your $600,000 chess set. Sure, just let little Timmy, he's only 5. He can play the chess set, no problem. It's all fun and games until little Timmy swallows a rook. And here we go, the thing that I really wanted to get to, a $1.38 million roll of gold toilet paper. When I saw this thing, I thought, okay, this thing's gonna be expensive, it's gold, but $1.38 million? That is just insane. It says it's 3-ply toilet paper made up of 22 karat gold flakes, and it says that it is safe to use. Oh gosh, it has some pattern in it. You see, it's got like some pattern in it too, like an actual toilet paper. Who in their right mind? Well, I'm assuming nobody is gonna use this, but like, gosh, think about like using this. I feel like this would tear you up. So why would anyone make this? So I wanted to look up how much each sheet of that toilet paper would cost. I tried to actually search like for the toilet paper to see if it would like show you how many sheets it has, but I think based on the way it looks that you actually just cut it with this cutting thing. It doesn't actually have sheets. So I searched it to see what the standard roll of toilet paper would be. It says for 1-ply it's usually 1,000 sheets, for 2-ply it's 500. So I think for this is 3-ply, so I think for 3-ply that would mean it's probably around 300. I think that's the correct math for that. I'm just assuming. Of course, this isn't really necessarily completely true, but I did the math and it would be $4,600 for each sheet of toilet paper if that's the case. Whew. I think you'd be using 2 sheets per wipe. Maybe you could just have to narrow it down to 1. All right, so our next item is a $1.6 million magnetic floating bed. It says the bed uses magnets that help it levitate 1.3 feet off the ground. Yes, it's literally like sleeping in the air. The mattress can hold up to 2,000 pounds. So I didn't really get what this was at first. I thought it was actually just gonna be like a like an art piece kind of thing that they spent $1.6 million on, but I guess they're saying that it's actually like super comfortable. Man, I would love to sit in that thing. Can you imagine? Like, it's kind of like the whole waterbed boom, but it's literally air. I would assume it's probably kind of like how astronauts would feel if they don't have gravity, if you're just sleeping while you're kind of floating, except I don't know how that works because you'd be banging into everything, but it would be really interesting to know what that feels like. But $1.6 million, I mean, you can already tell that this thing is in a mansion, like it's overlooking a massive city there, probably LA. This sounds like an LA thing. $1.6 million could literally buy you a mansion, and instead they just spend it on their bed. I'm wondering if this is like some really expensive like bed maker, like a mattress company CEO or something, and they just really had to go all out and get it. Maybe it's just somebody who's really irritable when they don't get enough sleep. But I do have like a lot of questions about this. Like, can you have your electronics with you in bed, or will they like blow up basically because of the magnetism? Is this healthy? Like, is this good for you to be sleeping with this much magnetism that can levitate 2,000 pounds? I don't know. It seems a little sketch to me. This seems like you could be, you know, having some weird cancers or something down the road when you're sleeping next to this like super magnet every day for the rest of your life. That's probably, I'm assuming you're gonna sleep in this every day for the rest of your life. You paid 1.6 million for it, so. All right, and the next thing on the list, the number one item that is the most expensive, useless thing in the world, is a $3.2 million dog collar. Now, I can really understand why somebody would do this because people are nuts about their dogs. I think it's dumb. It is so dumb. It doesn't surprise me that the top thing could be something for a dog because people can just be so crazy about their dogs. It says it's made from 18 karat gold and has platinum and crocodile leather in it. It says make sure your dog doesn't run away if he uses this, otherwise you could be sure the collar will be stolen. Yeah, they'll steal the collar, they won't steal the dog. I mean, this, you know, this collar, it makes a lot of sense to me. My dog Tyson, we basically spent this much on his. You know, we popped on over to the $3.2 million tree. Yeah, it's just every item there is $3.2 million, and we found a collar that fit him really well, so we just went ahead and bought it. Yeah, you guys have never heard of the $3.2 million tree? Yeah, it's a great place. You should definitely check it out. Also, look at this dog's face. Just look how stuck up this dog is. He knows he's got 3.2 million around his neck. He's like, yeah, you know what? So what? 3.2 million? Psh, this is nothing. Just imagine if they spent $3.2 million on this dog's collar, what they spent on its food. All right, well, that is our list of the 10 most expensive yet useless things in the world. Thanks to EliteReaders.com for posting it. Again, you know, I do the utmost research, making sure that these are credible websites. You know, just making sure that this is all completely fact. But no, really, I really do think this stuff is fact on this website. Of course, I don't really know if they are telling the truth completely on these things, but some of the things I looked up, it looks like these are true. Crazy what some people will spend. I guess when you got money to blow, that's literally what money to blow means. Now, I would definitely recommend if you got money to blow like this. My neck is feeling a little bit, you know, empty. I could use a $3.2 million collar. It's okay if it's a dog collar. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this, and thank you for watching Frugal Fridays. If you liked the video, go ahead and tap the like button. It's the cheapest thing you can do today. It doesn't even cost $3.2 million, so why would you not go ahead and do it? And also subscribe to my channel. I do videos all the time, so just on cheap things, fun stuff, and I do live stream on Wednesday. So check me out. Check out the rest of my videos on my channel, and thank you guys for watching. Remember, stay cheap and stay safe. Guys, I just scrolled down and saw this article that says this will make you think twice before grabbing a twig ever again. And I was reading through this a little bit. It says wraparound spider. And I was like, oh, you know, like this little twig here was a big deal. I realized that is the spider there. So I'll leave you guys with that because that scarred me. So have fun getting that out of your mind.
That's cheap. You still haven't subscribed? Oh my god.